Paul say, listen, after everything he just said, judge in yourselves. Is it comely that a woman pray unto God uncovered? And we know, based on what he just said, the answer is no. So that's not a doctrine. It's uncomely for a woman to pray uncovered. Read the next verse.
Don't not even nature teach you that if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him?
Even nature teaches you, right? That if a man have long hair, that's talking about the style. When you look in the Greek, styling your hair like a woman. Like if I came in here with my hair like yours. You understand? Or like Snoop Dogg have his hair pressed all out. Nature even show you, because we don't do our hair that way. Read on.
But if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her, for her hair is given her for a covering.
Her hair is given her for a covering, right? Now, is that saying you're not supposed to cover your hair?
It's just saying that her hair is a covering.
Is it saying that she's not supposed to cover her covering?
Well, you just said it was a cover too.
No, I'm asking you.
No,
that's
it's not.
saying, because that's where they go without understanding. Because Paul said in a few verses up, if you don't cover your hair, shave it off. So how can that be your covering if you're showing?
Because you don't have any covering if you're showing.
Exactly, so that's a shame. So instead of being ashamed, Paul said do what?
Be covered.
Cover what?
Your hair.
So how can this covering be your covering that it's talking about in 3 verses up?
Because some women cut their hair short.
No, not short. Paul says it's a shame for a woman to not be covered. And if she's not covered, take some clippers and give her a Michael Jordan. That's what he's talking about. Okay? Shave her hair off. So this covering system, see, that's where they go without even understanding the obedience. This covering is not talking about her not covering her hair. You understand? Or Paul would not have said the part about her being shaved. See, so it's not no doctrine, sister. It's only one doctrine. It's either Christ's doctrine or Satan's doctrine. So the reason is, now we have to figure out why is there another doctrine saying that you shouldn't cover your hair. You know why? Because we're living in a world. I'll show you why. Give me Job 9 and 24. I'll show you why. Job 9 and 24. Make sure everyone get it. Make sure you get it first. This is why.
It's right before Psalms. You got it, sis? Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Go ahead.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
This is why you don't know what we're teaching, and that's low level what we taught just now. Because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Satan is in control. So if he know that there's a higher level of spirituality that will connect you with the Most High, he'll try to cut that off by telling you don't have to obey the Father, like he went to Eve. You will not surely die, Eve. He know that if you take of this tree of good and evil, you'll be like the gods to understand good and evil. You'll live. And she's like, okay. It's an option. When it comes to serving the Most High, there is no options. See, and that's the part we get wrong. They give you choices in churches. That's wrong. When you look at what the Most High say, if you have to question it, you need to question yourself. The word is clear. The doctrine is clear. Why would Paul tell you to cover your head and then 5 verses down say you don't have to cover your head? So the doctrine is exact. It's man. We're the problem. Following who? Satan. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Read. He did what?
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
So the real judges, the people that should be judging right, are controlled by Satan. He's the one that set up your theologian seminary colleges, and he's the one that have these preachers who don't even know the Bible teaching you. He's the one. He's covering the faces of all the judges. That's why the majority of Christians we run into don't even know the Bible. That's the truth. They don't. They trust this man and trust his education. When the Most High say the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. He don't care about your doctrine and how many theologian schools you went to. What theologian school did Christ go to? Give me Ezekiel's theologian paperwork. And Isaiah and Jeremiah and Moses. Okay? That's why Christians don't know the Bible. And it's a shame. Because they have a heart and desire to follow Christ. They're the ones that should know the Bible. But it's our teachers. So it's not our fault. It's not those that are learning under them. It's not your fault that you don't know. Your teachers didn't know. That's why the Lord says, in that day he shall give you preachers according to his heart, that shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. Not someone's opinion, telling you when he was a little boy and all that mess. He's going to feed you with this. You're going to be getting this Bible. That means every time you go home, every class or every sermon, you're going to go home with some knowledge that you can add to your life and apply according to the Bible. Okay? If you don't learn this Bible and know this Bible more and more every day, your pastor is dropping the ball. Okay? Read on. If not, where and who is he? So if Satan is not ruling this world, who's ruling it? Okay, who set up these seminary colleges that you go to get a doctrine to preach? The Catholic Church. That's who. The Catholic Church. The same people that are behind the wine of Babylon. The doctrine that's destroying all the people. The same people that came over here and robbed the whole earth. How can they teach you about God? Okay? It is not that we're not bashing anyone because we came out of the church. Let's make it clear. We came out of the Baptist church. Alright? And there's a reason the Lord pulled us out. Because there's madness up in there. People screaming stuff that no one knows what they're talking about. With no interpreters. It's madness. Okay? The majority of the sermon is people singing. There's nothing wrong with singing to the Most High. But give me more of this. I need one song and the rest Bible.
That's true.
That's the truth. We need the Bible now, man. We're in the end. We need somebody to tell me what's going on in Revelations. I don't want to hear what happened, what's going on, and what good is you prospering in a life when you're going to be rounded up in FEMA camp soon. So why do I need your prosperity gospel? People need the truth now. That's what we're here for. Okay? There's more. Go to Isaiah 29 and 10. Let's start at the 9th verse. Make sure everyone has it. Isaiah 29. Let's start at 9. These are precepts that we're going to. If you notice, we jump around the Bible. We jump around. We don't just read the Bible like a Harlequin novel. I'm going to ask you, sister, what's your name again?
Sheila.
Sheila? Sister Sheila? Do you know why we read the Bible like that?
Why?
I'm asking you, do you know?
No.
You don't? Go to Isaiah 28.
I'm here.
You there? I need you to read the 9th to the 11th verse for me. You read it, sister. Read it nice and loud so I can hear you.
Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine?
So it said, that's God. Whom shall God teach knowledge, right?